listening to The Neon Pill, a transcendental memoir brought to you by Miss Neon.
In our modern age of societal collapse, social unrest, and political upheaval, the uncertainty, the chaos, the outsider mindset is becoming a revelation. It was just a matter of time before the collapse was inevitable. And I can't help but find the irony in everything that's going on. The chaos is revealing so much that I see so clearly, and yet I think not everyone recognizes it quite yet. Chaos breeds innovation. I see everything that's happening right now as a sign of such incredible opportunity. My heart goes out to all those people who are feeling shafted, feeling fucked with, feeling unheard, feeling underrepresented. And I extend myself to offer a sense of hope within all that. From a place of empathy as someone who's experienced that as part of my integral existence. I've never felt so inspired than I ever have right now as a trans, biracial, outsider artist, an outcast of society. I've been told that my existence is unwelcome or even blasphemous. When you are pushed out of polite society, you are forced to find your own path. And I've come to see that was a great gift. The outcasts of the world are always the innovators, in part because we are forced to see the world for what it is. We are the silent leaders of this world. We have been pushing the culture along since the dawn of time. Those who are disowned truly find the means to own themselves. I would only suggest one might try to be less part of the problem as possible. And that's not to say the problem is chaos, but rather the problem is the disillusioned concept of trying to fix something that never worked. Chaos is truly an opportunity to synthesize those fragmented parts of ourselves individually and collectively. Integration of ourselves are the sources of our power as individuals. And every single person has those things within themselves that they either hide, fragment, and subconsciously kill within themselves to assimilate. Those on the inside, those who have always felt represented by that system, those who perpetuate that system are the ones now seeing what I've always seen, which is that this system does not work for anyone. It's just designed to to appease the masses, or rather, those that you might say have the privilege not to step out of that. And the irony is that so-called privilege of being on the inside and having a system that works to your benefit, seemingly. All that so-called privilege is truly a prison. And those who are the most liberated are the ones who have always been on the outside. People who never questioned reality are all feeling that feeling that is so familiar to me and many who have been pushed out of society in one way or another. All those feelings are those feelings that you're feeling right now. All those things about yourself you didn't want the world to know about or see are those things which you're seeing in the world reflected. This is a giant mirror. The chaos outside is a direct reflection to the chaos of the status quo within. When one can't perpetuate anymore, one must innovate. I extend a welcoming to those who are experiencing this sense of uncertainty, this sense of the world not working for you, this sense of collapse, chaos. I invite you to the dark side, which is truly the light of innovation. And the beauty lies therein. Normality itself is crashing down and simultaneously opening up. And I think it's beautiful, the possibility that the status quo is finally being fucking destroyed. There's no saving it. Don't even bother. This whole system has been gaslighting everybody. And it's only been the marginalized who have known it this whole time. And while we still face many battles, it truly is bringing us all together. As we all step out of this reality together, this is our collective experience now. This pathway is emblematic of the change that we've all needed. The natural instinct of people who are painted into a corner is to rebel against that force which oppresses them. This is why marginalized people have always distrusted the government or any sense of authority. We realized very early on that society doesn't work for everybody. There is no authority fit to prescribe a solution for everyone. When it seems that there's no way for the world to represent you, you create your own world. And you create a world which reflects your values. Fuck polite society. I've never pandered to it. And ironically, it's come around to accept me now more than I've truly ever accepted it. And that's cute and all, but we still got a long way to go. The myth, the lie, the great deceiver of the status quo, the monolith of moral superiority is unsustainable. And what this reveals, each side is digging its own grave in the process, which I welcome with open fucking arms. Disillusionment is an opportunity to truly create something new, something based in our true common ground. Shame and guilt are the fucking energetic tools of control. Moral superiority is just a fancy way of saying fear of the unknown. Bitch, I am the unknown. I've always been the unknown. I know it well. I am that thing which is feared. Something I've come to terms with very, very long time ago. When the world comes crashing down, don't be afraid. Embrace it. Take it as an opportunity to create the change you want to see. I am in no position to tell anyone what to do. I seek no power over anyone. I seek to be part of the inspirational, aspirational, individualistic oneness. It's not about accepting or tolerating. If you accept someone or you tolerate them, it's just a polite way of saying that you still believe you're superior. If your notion of acceptance is not that of love and an integration, nobody is capable of sharing the same ideals, motivations, inspirations, feelings, triggers, dreams. Good taste is what tastes good to you. We all have our individual and collective needs. And as those become further developed, the need for a polarized environment of status quo, dictatorship, will simply be a joke. It's been a joke for a long time, and I can't help but laugh at all of this chaos and dissent, because it's truly a sign that we're moving past the control. I have a hopeful and truly inspired feeling that those who have never questioned these things before are finally waking up. They're finally realizing that none of this was ever working, and not especially for those who thought it was working for them. I'm here to welcome those who are just finding themselves on this path, and those who have always been on this path. This is the status quo in its final death throes, and I am fucking here for it. I am so here for it. And I am here for you. I'm here for everyone. My hope for humanity is the strongest it's ever been. Just because it's so obvious the shift that's happening. the changing of the guard, if you will. It's not unlike any energetic force. There is a light and a shadow. And much like an addict who has to hit rock bottom before they're able to truly help themselves, this is where we're at. Let it go. Let it wash over you. You're free now. Think of all the things we can accomplish without these constraints. This is the first step towards liberation. Nothing is sacred except our own sovereignty.